Whoa!
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle. Now, why don't we begin?
What?
What's this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now, come at me!
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone. Be on alert! May the best player win! All right, let's do it!
Persona! There! We'll put you down! This is what separates us!
May the best player win! What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette. The stakes will, of course, acts of violence are forbidden here. One must follow the rules.
We already told you! There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore!
That's fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Calm down.
Ah, so in that case, it's time you be cheaters get punished.
Joker, are you alright? What? This is the penalty?
Those who cannot follow rules are...
This one.
This should do.
This one.
You will predict which pocket the ball will fall into. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you want.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But even if we bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain...
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you made your decision?
We lost. Really? How is she doing it? See, you're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split second there.
Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the
We must stop my sister. As long as I get close,
Leave it.
I'm going.
Leave it to me. I won't miss the mark.
as long as I get close,
I'll carry this out.
May the best player win!
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Never mind.
Coming!
I appreciate it.
My thanks.
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait for...
Very well, time to make your bet. Well, how... Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time. What?
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating. You coward. What are you so quiet?
Shut up! Shut up! cheating? Unfair? Silence! This is my war! I am the law! I am everything! No, if you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be...
This is my sister's true name. We're finally back to a normal fight.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
How about this?
Go! Power up! She's way more powerful than before. Don't underestimate her.
And die!
My justice has revealed to me. I must decimate these evil...
He might be about to use psychokinesis. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Come! Yamato no Orochi! Go down! Persona! Prepare yourself!
Persona! Enough!
Persona! Ah!
Right, clean!
Let's go! Skaha! There! This is my other self!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless. Persona!
Taste my wrath!
Only victory matters. To guarantee it, you have to be willing to do anything. No matter what happens here, I need to keep winning. Die on my blade!
Come! You're mine! I'll try this.
Get yours! Make him pay! Use my persona!
I'll use this!
Die on my blade!
Stay in formation. Persona! Let's go. Awaiting orders, Joker.
Very helpful.
Get yours! Make him pay! Persona!
yourself!
Manifest! What's going on?
I'm right. That's why I have to be the victor. Winning is all that matters. Hurry and die!
Focus on healing this one! Defense up! Everyone's health is really low!
Sona.
Can someone heal?
There!
I'll try this.
Thanks!
I'm grateful.
Let's do this! Persona! Sorry, to the front!
Persona!
Die, die, die! Don't dodge, damn it!
Persona! Go down!
Cannot lose!
Persona!
Coward! What was that? As long as I can win.
Sis!
Die, die, die!
It's time. You're mine.
So I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Quiet!
sorry?
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to think about your justice, Sid.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to...
How...
Nijima-san. She's just what caused them to change like this.
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted... Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you... This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act... By no means. That was part of our promise. You haven't forgotten, have you?
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright?
I am. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good.
We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here?
There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something.
Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done.
A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as... No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on distracting?
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up, he's not gonna take no for an answer. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking to.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay?
I'll never forgive you if you don't make it back.
We still haven't fulfilled our deal, remember?
Even more are coming!
This truly is a painfully reluctant part.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Moving immediately.
Good. Now get...
This is our only chance!
Stay calm. You can get away now. We'll retrieve the briefcase.
What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting... away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
There he is!
Just run, get it.
Okay, the enemy's focused.
Everyone remember where we're meeting up? No worries.
Stop right there!
Get away!
Take him down, Joker.
Another you that exists within. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to the... Now, use that power.
Comparing power.
Persona!
No threat. Get him, Joker.
No.
It's powerful. You
Come.
want fierce ice attacks.
You're mine. Persona! There!
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friend. If you are fated to continue past this point, then we shall surely...
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here.
Good. You defeated them with the...
More of them? Joker, behind you! Go through... You should be able to get out that way.
Dude, can you even hear us?
Don't worry, I'm picking up everyone's voices. Hmm? What the? I'm getting a weird reading heading your... Come on, run!
Confirm the intruder's location.
Huh? What? All right.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this... Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing...
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have decreased? That's...
It's been a while since we last fought Psych, but this time, it's my turn to come to you.
Let's go. You're mine.
Show them, Sondrion! It's that time! Set the landing!
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but... wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no... However, please don't forget the
Joker, you need to get...
All right, let's do it!
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
You're there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there. There's nowhere to run.
See ya.
What a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Still struggling. Suspect secured.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you?
Give it up!
Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence? So you're not that dumb. Which is good, because we get to take as much time as we need. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but... I don't care if you end up losing a leg. Don't expect to walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand. One must take full responsibility for their actions.
Excuse me, but this area's off.
I'm Nijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The prosecutor's office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to...
Nijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction. Besides...
You prosecutor signed Nijima? There's a call from your director. Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I thought I ordered...
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm
calling because I knew you...
I will not be convinced unless I confirm it for my... This is my case.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to... It's for your own sake. His methods are unknown. After all, we don't even know if it's safe to simply meet and speak with him.
I understand.
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies. And grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you— There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider I have a responsibility to solve this case. I will win. Even if it means your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted the order of this country and caused an uprising against its very existence. You'll most likely be given life imprisonment or the death penalty. Unless you accept my proposal. Going forward, I will read a list of people who are closest to you and this case. Tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the... First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin. Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case. On to Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil. The daughter of Wakaba Ishii. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy. And the frequently probing student... Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? So you won't sell out your friends. Then let me change the question. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have pulled off these crimes by themselves. Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence— You had the cooperation of people outside your group. Can you tell me about them? I see. So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or your collaborators. Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi. There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too? So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. So be it. You clearly have no intention of bargaining with me. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor. Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're the one who's made wrong choices. Justice? Then tell me. What is this justice? Saving others? What an awfully simple response. You continue to stand firm. Are you implying that we have no evidence on you? You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
Realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey, Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, my time has run out. Although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to... Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I won't be received. I even had to call in a large favor just to conduct this
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Nijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she? Good. It looks like we can make this work.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking. Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? Anyhow, there's something that's been bothering me for some time now. Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation and was told to remain on stand. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act. Within some bizarre... But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been? Don't you have...
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was to sell us out. All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over. It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done. We'll be counting on you to pull this one off.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? You're not joking, are you? If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow... You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time. What's so important about... Are you going to unlock it and show me the date?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone. Makoto and the others should have told you. I'm talking about the true culprit here.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smart... The traitor?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my time... And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall...
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Not a teammate? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you? What are you plotting? I can't even begin. But it appears my time is up. This will be my last involvement with this. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as... And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same... I'll place my... I just need to show him the phone, right?
I am thou. Thy bond shall be cut. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret.
All right. All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was direct. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well.
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't, nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sais. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom. I need you to be clear with me. My God. You're
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun.
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you?
I owe you for all of this. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be complete. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worth. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends. Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no... I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing...
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's me.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my...
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end. Beyond that, what of the director of the special invest...
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No. Even... Shh.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves.
How do they know I have?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to... What is it?
Anyway, what brings you here?
Did anyone else stop? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he...
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things and...
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you...
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget...
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape. How might you be capable of executing? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are...
Hey, they're... You realized it too, then? It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if... My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan. Okay, let's get everyone on the same... There's something else we want you to look into. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their... that'll be... Right.
I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone.
So it's impossible... I didn't say it was impossible. That's perfect. And incredible.
This is gonna be fun.
I see. So we're going to use this.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you find this game is not over yet. There are still things that must be...
Hey, are you all... Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Anyway, we need to talk about how...
Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed...
It's on a completely different level than just...
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves. If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of...
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of... And he told us he had seen the true culprit.
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from an unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police...
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat it.
But what means do we have of learning...
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of what... The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested, and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace? Actually, there's something I... Aha! We can use the palace
What's this all of a sudden?
There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity.
Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves, however, the police intend on continuing this investigation.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work.
Waiting upstairs. Go tell him to come on. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How have you been? You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told any? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what really happened?
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine the
true culprit. I see. So you guys were going...
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal...
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real...
That wasn't something we could simply bring. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have...
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the... In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any... so what was this...
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean...
Yes, Morgana...
sorry, was...
Oh, our apologies! You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now?
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first.
When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely.
Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Monica, but we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here.
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake... That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone. I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an
few days of listening, this confirmed his...
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be...
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him out.
So they plan to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements, and thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental... When he does, you will become a great hero who saved Japan.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think...
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the
On top of that, there's someone else someone with great authority. So great that they can order an... That's why we had to make a move before they did. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in...
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was...
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah, it's good we have her.
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets...
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi.
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, Sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your...
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make a perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with as a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't... Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely this was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected,
Him getting captured by the police went exactly...
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to...
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on... So in other words, I've been to the metaverse.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a...
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately, by having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as...
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have... That persuasion was easily our greatest. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you... Understandable. Either way, I can't believe you went for such a risky idea.
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, realized that our leader was telling the truth, and that the...
As a result, we emerged...
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the truth?
Yes. Plus...
This is stunning. All I can really...
I've kind of figured out that you guys made a... What did you do about the...
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a... That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death...
The bad guys have...
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Niji...
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, the callous use of violence, and even if he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, I'm truly glad.
How tough are you?
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid. Even with that, I couldn't help but.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let's take a break for now, though. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together and talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct?
No. More importantly, you...
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as...
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my...
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero.
All possible hindrances are now gone.
And on to our next story. The snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announced. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in him yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally...
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after he said, Shido-san.
Shido?
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections.
Shido? Could it...
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji?
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the man.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which... First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins the...
No!
Did he set us up with that election in...
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him.
We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter... Mom.
Shido.
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this. Just based on the connections I had from my... I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials from the moment Wakaba died. I had a hunch he would... but there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose...
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone... He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who...
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be...
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes prime?
The issue is this is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his...
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like... Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido. The... Got a hit! Well, duh.
Where would the location...
What kind of things go through a...
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
Talk about small scale.
Perhaps it's the Diet Building?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi. No need to waste time with him. We just... Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be a worth...
Let's win this.
Time for revenge. Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around...
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th. That means we need it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no body in the morgue.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet...
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school?
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing is...
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose. Shido tried to place all the blame on... He has ruined countless lives. And even made a mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an...
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a... He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide. And what...
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through...
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured in a...
What But the true battle has only... We won the first round, but we must stay...
Yeah, this ain't the time to...
These people tried to trap and kill us. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come.
I finally made it this far.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician who could... Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you...
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and...
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had
It's because I sympathized with you. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely... I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if...
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the... After all, we had an active public prosecutor.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director... He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know... Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically...
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetence. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous death, which is why I made them prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated. And thus, the charismatic Ace.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, the police were no exception. With their management...
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might be...
And they were just brats once we looked into it.
When you told me that, I knew then.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time has finally come. Just a little. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly... I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on the...
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideal, and for that, that is my duty as the Your assistance has been very influential in when I become Prime Minister.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country. Perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won a... I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my study.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with...
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
I'll just add this.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess he won't be going to school for a while. Don't worry about it. This'll be a breeze compared... And we'll have all the time... To be perfectly honest, on a real... But when I consider the fact that he's your enemy, I naturally think he's my enemy as well. I'm going to stay with you. Well then, You know, something that Futaba... When you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading... So it was Yoshi. Then we'd better let her know you're safe now. And I'll...
There's no point in even having...
Of course, he's the only Plus, the current... Even more importantly, there's just a...
Honestly, it doesn't really matter to me who does, especially after it turned out...
We'll show you.
Cut that out!
Hey.
Okay. All right, let's head to the diet building.
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done? Ugh, just don't stay out.
Akechi isn't here.
Let's begin at once. Police cars are... We already have Masayoshi Shido and diet building.
Maybe Mount Fuji?
Conditions have not been met.
What about... Since he's going to subjugate everyone as prime...
What about Tenerife?
Imperial
Conditions have not been met.
It's no good.
I thought we would have gained entry by now. Maybe we shouldn't have called you here.
Hey, you think he's guarding his... Shido stole the cognitive science research, right? Well, maybe it had some...
Is that even...
Who knows? I've got no...
There was nothing like that in the notes I saw.
Anyways, what kind of person is Shido? I can't...
I did some light research on him last night.
That man over there is probably a Excuse me, I'm a member of the newspaper club.
Sure.
What kind of person is Representative Shido?
His stance is dedication for country. He's an admirable man of action, with a first-class determination. I believe that he'll help create a wonderful future in...
An exemplar? It makes sense he wouldn't tell teenagers anything.
Look over there. He's on a...
Wait, is it a...
That doesn't look...
We should leave at once. Tomorrow's the day off, so let's have an early strategy meeting.
We should all think about...
The criminals calling themselves the... However, I believe these scandals only increase our distrust.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician working toward personal gain without consideration of...
The election's public notification is tomorrow.
Everyone's being deceived.
In order to save this country that has been tainted by...
Ugh.
I should write something.
Oh! Okay. Well then.
Last one. Diamond mine.
How many do we miss? Perhaps he truly... Right?
That's not something to be We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the Metaverse Navigator.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might be...
Sure thing.
Goro. Him and his stupid composed fake.
So, Akechi-san, is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a... Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when... I mean, people often lashed out at me online.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after...
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my once they lost public support. Someone they thought was their greatest enemy. That's the same strategy used in romance. Wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for...
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just.
They're manipulating information.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace key?
Well, there was the...
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make Then why don't we just go directly?
That's impossible. He's surrounded...
There's no way high school students can get in a...
Well?
No, that's still impossible.
Well, this is...
What's with the ruckus outside?
Isn't that an election?
Oh, right! The candidates are currently...
I apologize for the commotion.
Wait.
Yeah!
Man, talk about being lucky!
Hey, Ryuji ran off toward the state this way. Hurry! By the way, it didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now is the time. Our government is littered with scams. Such a disgraceful past must be so our children who carry the burden of the... So our nation can work. So our beautiful home will be ignited. I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me. Let us all set sail toward a happy... I hope to
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed...
That's enough, bro.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before. Oh, I'm sorry. So you...
What are you talking?
That moron! Come on,
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me.
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here. This ain't a show. Damn brat!
What are you looking? This country is filled with clueless children. Let them go. My next appointment.
What a piece of shit. Wait, he's the same guy? For real?
You're sure? Shido's the one who ruined your...
Holy sh...
Let's get going.
Shido's the guy?
What kind of fate brought you two back to...
Talk about a Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's...
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of... Children are the future, my ass! What...
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his...
Once the courts have made a judgment, it'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented.
At any rate, we need to...
Be that as it may, Shido...
It's beyond hypocritical.
He speaks about the good of the country.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stool.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking...
I assume the key word for what he believes the diet building is will be
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the diet building again right after...
Stewing over it won't get any...
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh!
Nice. Nice!
For real?
What did you say? No way. Oh! Yes! Hey! Hey! Okay. Hey! Nice. Oh. Well then.
security guards became suspicious of us last time, so we can't stay here.
But we still have no hit.
Think it's a barrier after all?
Where'd your enthusiasm from yesterday go?
Ah, shut up.
Enough chatting. You should only be thinking about the keyword.
The citizens are secondary. He only cares about his own well-being, and that...
He wants to become Prime Minister, even if it means trampling
fortune, rich people.
Hey, can you think of anything based on what you've heard from him? Just try saying anything. It doesn't matter if you guess.
Incompetent fools like you just need to shut your mouths and follow where I steer this country.
Steer?
It was a match?
What? The diet? What kind of scenery will that be? The actual...
I can't even begin to imagine...
Well, whatever it is, looks like there are no bears.
Oh, shut up! Are we clear of the guard?
Get closer to the wall, just in case. All right.
Did anything change?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis.
But this time, the Diet building remains unchanged.
The gate wasn't open!
Wait, look! Mona's appearance... That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take a...
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh? What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
This is bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass. If a guy like this stands above everyone...
This is beyond...
The same goes for... He should have seen this scenery as well.
What in the world?
Whether it be for glory, or for... My father died because of someone like...
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion. I can't believe there's someone with this... Be careful. This will be
We're definitely gonna take... All right!
We must put an end to this by December 17th, the day before the election.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to pay him back.
Wait.
Indeed.
That's...
It looks like...
You're right.
Listen up. What?
Sona! Go down!
Persona! Prepare yourself!
This is my other self!
You did it, Fox!
Now, let us strike!
All-out attack!
As the curtain falls. Oh, is this a show of sorts, Mr.
Indeed, those privileged.
What is with these people? Why do they not...
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on...
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on.
Huh. I'll reveal your true form.
Focus.
Treasure.
I'll reveal your true form. Let's go!
Surprise attack successful! Now just don't lose.
Come! You're mine.
Woo, Joker! You're looking
Not
cool!
moving muscle.
That Shadow's no happy camper. Be serious and don't make light of stuff.
Your power's incredible, Joker!
All right. Let's see it.
Show me your true form.
I have something.
I'll reveal your true form.
Watch out! That one's dangerous!
This enemy is beneath us. It should be easy if we stay focused.
Persona! Ravage them!
Knock them right off their feet! Nice, Joker!
Persona! Go down!
How's this? Let go! How's this? How's this? How's this?
This one.
Be okay now.
Are you even trying?
Fox is confused. He's not listening to you.
Come! You're mine.
Ooh, great stuff. It's like fireworks. Oh, so pretty. And so much damage. Don't forget this feeling, just like I thought.
All right.
shot.
Ooh, Joker, you're looking cool.
All out attack!
Okay.
That easy, huh? I can tell by your face.
Joker, there's a treasure chest. We can see it.
This is... Hey!
These huge doors are obviously suspicious.
There's slots to stick in something.
475 people in...
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill...
Past? What's going on?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written,
So...
it's that large conference room that...
Oh, that thing!
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposed...
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in the...
What do we do to get in, though? Should we find...
Maybe we need some kind of qualification. One that vows to be his follower or swear...
So basically, we need to prove that...
You sure?
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests on this ship?
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around does the guests here are the cognitive versions of them in Shido's mind.
True.
That said, the ruler here is that evil Shido.
Right.
We should prepare for the worst, of course. This ship is most likely an ark loaded with those that Shido It'd explain the luxury cruise ship. I doubt idiots who can...
We can at least get... It helps that everyone's wearing masks.
He must believe that no one shows their true face to anyone else.
Well then, let's split...
Well then.
Hey!
Hey! Nice.
Somewhere.
Indeed.
This feeling. Well then.
Well...
Whoa! Joker!
Still, this is a surprise. All the casino earlier looked pretty real too, but talking.
You have that right.
This ruler's observational skills and insight.
Come on, no need to
I'm not freaking out. I was just thinking it'll be easier to make a plan since they can talk. All right, let's put.
Huh. Gotcha.
You're right. It seems...
Please hear me out.
Hey, listen!
Listen up.
It's no use. I can't keep the profile.
I can only remember about 2. Oh dear lord.
We're up against 5 people. The politician Owe. We get certification from them and obtain letter, but only go for the cleaner after the other 4 have been dealt with. Whoa, now if we can't remember the details on the VIPs, let's reconvene inside a safe room. All right, let's get this.
Hey!
Well... Okay.
Yo.
I'll just add this.
Nice going! Nice going! Wow! Oh!
I'll just add this.